Well, it's 7:30 and it's 39 degrees. I'm gonna go out to Croft State Park, do some hiking. I've got a full pack, a little heavy today, 28.5 pounds, and it's fully loaded for 4 days of backpacking and camping. All right, let's go do some hiking. Here we are, Croft State Park. Oh, tons of trails for hikers, bikers, and horseback riders. And I'm gonna be backpacking. Croft has picnic shelters, a place where you register, campgrounds. I have horse trailers. They bring their horses here, ride the trails. Shower facilities. It's for horses. Places to park your horse trailers for the horses, where you can bed them and I think pay $12 a night for a stall. A bit of campsites are located down in those trees. Different trails from all over the place. Nature trail that's marked with all the trees. They identify lots of different vegetation. Ground for the kids. Another campground, but by the lake. More heated restrooms with nice showers. This is Lake Craig that I hike around all the time. Restrooms. Another picnic shelter. A boathouse loaded with boats and kayaks and all kinds of things. And a place to come down here and park and put your boat into the water. This is where I'm gonna go ahead and park. And this is where my truck is gonna stay until I finish up today. I think I'm ready. Let's go ahead and get started. Just passing by the horse arena where they have horse competitions and horse shows. Neat place, this Croft State Park. Okay, this is the Southside Loop Trail, and I'm right here. I started over here, parked my truck there, came across that bridge, that's the Fair Force Creek, and now I'm going around and I'm right here. I'm gonna stay on the Southside Loop Trail all the way around the outside loop. And this, and then, whoops, and then back up to my, I'm not gonna go to my truck. I'm gonna cross over and there's another trail goes up here and I'm gonna go around the lake. That's my intent. We'll see how it goes. But the Southside Loop Trail is 8.6 miles. This is a good training hike today. This is a parking lot that I come to a lot, or have in the past, to enter the Southside Loop Trail. And has some great stuff here. Okay, a map, a drawing with all of the trails marked and how many miles they have. Out here at Croft for a long time, and this log was had fallen across the path. Bikers were having a real hard time, so I took my K-bar and I chopped the thing in two. That was quite the experience. These are the Alpine Carbon Cork Black Diamond trekking poles. I don't know what I would do without them. I've really come to appreciate them very much. I wouldn't be going up and down trails with these packs without the assistance of these trekking poles. As long as I'm talking about things that assist me on the trail, these are the Ultra Lone Peak 2.5s. They're absolutely awesome. This one is beat up pretty much, coming through on the side, but they are as comfortable as house slippers, and I continue to wear them on my long hikes. I guess until they fall off my feet. They're that comfortable. They do great when you walk through water. They're a half size larger than normal. I wear a thick, a medium thickness Darn Tough sock, along with some inserts, and they're just really comfortable. These pants are the Columbia Royce Peak. I love them. They're stretchy. They don't bind in any way. They have a little bit of water resistance when they're new, and maintain that for quite a while. They have a side pocket where you can zip things in, and they have deep pockets to carry your phone if you want, and that's where I carry my phone. Okay, so I'm right here. That means that I started out over here, went all the way around the loop, stayed on the outside portion of the South Side Trail, all the way until I got to there. And it's a beautiful day and I'm doing good. So last week, Jessica Mills came to town. She was at Wofford College and she gave a presentation there. She's a backpacker. She's a triple crowner. She's done all 3 of the major trails in the United States, the AT and the PCT and one more, I think. And anyway, she gave a presentation on what backpacking has taught her. And it was very interesting. I wanted to get a picture taken with her and me, but I chickened out. But she does such a great presentation. And you can go to YouTube. She's on Homemade Wanderlust. And there's a lot of good material there. She just does a great job. Another person that does a great job is, Bigfoot. Follow Bigfoot if you go to YouTube. And he's given me a lot of good ideas. And a lot of the equipment that I have in my pack, clothes that I wear, tent that I have, stuff like that, I've gotten from recommendations from people who have done a lot of trails. And I just think it's awesome that you can go and find out all this kind of stuff. You know, a lot of you don't know my story, but I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, I had some real serious health problems. I'd been healthy all my life. I've done the assault on Mount Mitchell 8 years in a row. That's a bike ride from the center of Spartanburg to the highest mountain on the east coast, Mount Mitchell. And was doing good, and then all of a sudden it began falling apart. I was jogging 3 miles a day, 5 days a week. I then began jogging 6 miles a day, 3 times a week, but after a while I began breaking down. My hip was killing me. My knee was so bad I thought I was going to have to close my practice and not take care of patients anymore, and it just got real serious. My wife tried to convince me that I maybe needed to take some supplements, that I was lacking some nutrition, and I fought that. I didn't like supplements, and I believe that I'd get the nutrition I needed from the food that I was eating. But anyway, I looked at their science. She recommended a company that's into science and research, so I started taking them. Within 2.5 weeks, the pain in my knee and my hip was gone. A few weeks later, I was riding my bike 26 miles 3 times a week. 2 months after that, I was jogging again. I've done the Foothills Trail 4 times in 1 year. That's a 76-mile trail with some very steep and challenging, strenuous mountains. And I'm out here hiking. But that's not all. My wife had been very nervous about the fact that I had signs of early dementia. It was serious enough to get her attention. That all left, more or less. And I wouldn't be talking like I'm talking now and giving you this information if I'd have continued on that path. I also had insomnia really bad. That's left. I sleep like a baby at night, usually most of the time now. And had some other things, other issues that were going on. And so nutrition is a very important part of what we do. Also, about 1.5 years ago, I switched to a whole food plant-based diet. And, you know, no processed oils, no refined sugars, no meat, no dairy, no eggs, that kind of stuff. And I pretty much follow that very, very rigidly. I eat lots of fresh fruits and vegetables. This morning, my smoothie was made of kale, fresh kale, and Swiss chard out of my garden. And I blended that up with other good things like blueberries and pineapple and banana and almond milk and flaxseed. Drank that. That'll usually get me about 3 miles on a hike. And eat lots of beans, lentils, good stuff like that. Now, if I go to Costco, I'll go ahead and sample, you know, their meat, dairy, egg products that they have there, a little bit of sugar stuff. But that's about the only time I really have that. But anyway, it's made a big difference in my life. I have lots of energy, and it's just, you know, taking care of our bodies is important. For goodness sakes, I'm 69 years old, gonna be 69. I'm gonna be 69 years old shortly, and I just feel like if we'll take care of our bodies, they'll last us a lot longer than what we realize. Now this I hate to see. Look at the color of the water. There's a landfill right up above up there. And this is going right into Fair Forest Creek. Oh, that's so sad. Time for a little snack. This is Dave's Killer Bread and plain or all fruit, blueberry, and also some almond butter. This is the Arc Haul backpack by Z-Packs, and it's a very lightweight pack. I bought some extra accessories with it, some based on recommendations made by Bigfoot. And this thing right here where I carry my water in the shoulder pouch, that's extremely helpful. Not trying to reach back and grab water all the time, it's right there handy. And just lots of good things like that you hear from other people on the trail. You wouldn't know it now because the leaves are all gone, but these are pawpaw trees, and right along the trail, right next to the creek, Fair Forest Creek. And I harvest pawpaws and eat them. They in the fall. They taste like a combination between banana and mango, kinda. Bananas and mango taste better, but still, it's a good place to find it. This trail is one of my favorite trails. I'm not going to follow it today. I'm going to stay on the South Side Loop. And so I've gone around, well, I don't know if you can see this very well, but I've gone around all the way around, and I'm back to the starting point where I'm going to cross the bridge here shortly. Okay, I've completed the loop, the South Side Loop. I'm back to the Fair Forest Bridge, going to cross over, and that took me 3 hours and 15 minutes. Not bad for 8.6 miles. Okay, let's keep on going.